Little People, Big World star gets first pro haircut in 20 years and women are seething with jealousy. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The world of reality television has a knack for spotlighting the seemingly mundane and transforming it into a cultural phenomenon. This time it's a haircut, not just any haircut but the first professional haircut in more than 2 decades for a Little People, Big World, LPBW alum. Fans were taken by surprise when one of the Roloff family members unveiled a stunning new look, igniting a storm of admiration, envy, and intense discussion across social media. In this 5,000-word deep dive, we'll unpack the significance of this transformation, not just for the reality star in question, but for fans, women in particular, who saw in this moment something far deeper: liberation, self-care, and unapologetic change. Who got the haircut? The LPBW star at the center of the buzz is none other than Jacob Roloff, the youngest son of Matt and Amy Roloff. Long known for his wild, free-spirited hair and unconventional lifestyle, Jacob's sudden decision to opt for a salon-level makeover shocked even the most dedicated fans. For more than 20 years, Jacob embraced his natural look, eschewing hairdressers in favor of DIY trims or letting it grow out unrestrained. So what inspired the change? And why are so many women expressing a strange cocktail of admiration and envy? Let's dive deeper. Jacob Roloff, a life outside the spotlight. Jacob was once a fixture on Little People, Big World, appearing regularly alongside his parents and siblings. But as he grew older, Jacob became increasingly vocal about his dissatisfaction with reality TV and the impact it had on his childhood. Eventually, he stepped away from the show altogether and chose a quieter, more introspective life, one that's included deep dives into literature, activism, farming, and fatherhood. In recent years, Jacob and his wife, Isabel, have built a modest yet admirable lifestyle centered on authenticity and simplicity. The couple now lives on the Roloff farm property, away from the camera's glare but still connected to fans through social media. And it was on social media that Jacob unveiled his new look, with a caption that read, "First pro cut in over 20 years, I didn't know what I was missing." The post quickly went viral, not just because of the unexpected change, but because the result was downright jaw-dropping. The haircut heard around the internet. When Jacob shared the post, it instantly sparked an avalanche of reactions. The before and after images were stark. Gone were the uneven ends and shaggy layers, replaced by a clean, polished, textured look that highlighted his strong facial features and newly refined style. Why are women jealous? Here's where things get interesting. The reaction wasn't limited to the usual fanfare. Many women in particular commented on how unfairly good he looked post-haircut, with comments such as, "Are you kidding me? That's what you were hiding under that mop? Some of us pay hundreds for results like this, and he just shows up at the salon and transforms? Men have it so easy. One haircut and boom, new man." There was humor, of course, but also a genuine sense of envy. Women related to the feeling of being overlooked until a physical change finally unlocked how society sees you. For Jacob, that change was seismic. The psychology of transformation. Hair as identity. Hair is often seen as a symbolic extension of identity, especially in women's lives, but in Jacob's case, it was almost the opposite. His hair represented freedom, rebellion, and a deliberate rejection of the superficial. By keeping it long and untamed, he sent a clear message: he didn't care about appearances. But the decision to change that even slightly was a powerful move, and fans noticed. Psychologist Dr. Malia Grant, a body image researcher, explains, "When someone who's long resisted conventional grooming norms makes a choice to change, it tells us something about self-perception and evolution. It often signals internal growth or the desire to shift how others perceive them." In Jacob's case, it might be tied to maturity, fatherhood, or simply curiosity, but the timing, and the visible result, made it headline-worthy. What did Isabel say? Jacob's wife, Isabel Roloff, had the most wholesome and viral reaction of all. In a comment under his post, she wrote, "I feel like I'm dating a new man, but somehow it's still you, just leveled up." She later took to her Instagram stories to joke, Okay, but now I have to keep my hair game up too because we are no longer the messy farm couple he's setting the bar. The internet loved this supportive banter. Fans gushed over how refreshing it was to see a couple evolve together with humor, love, and a healthy sense of style competition. The LPBW fanbase reacts. You could look like this if you just let a professional near your head. It became a humorous but also poignant moment that underscored how even simple acts of self-investment can radically shift how someone is perceived and how they perceive themselves. The cultural power of a makeover moment. Makeovers have long been a pop culture staple from Queer Eye to The Princess Diaries. These moments of transformation hold deep narrative power, but Jacob's story stands apart for one reason: it wasn't staged. There was no camera crew, no dramatic reveal, no swelling soundtrack, just a candid post from a quiet man who decided to change something after 20 years, and the world noticed. This made the moment even more compelling. Going viral, media and celebrity commentary. The story eventually caught the attention of entertainment outlets like People, Us Weekly, and The Sun. Headlines read: LPBW's Jacob Roloff debuts shocking hair transformation, fans go wild. From shaggy to sharp, Jacob Roloff's first pro haircut in 20 years breaks the internet. Even some celebrities chimed in. Fellow TLC stars and influencers commented, "Tori Roloff, now that's a summer look." Audrey Roloff, "Honestly, you look like a movie star." The virality wasn't just about the haircut, it was about the unexpectedness of it all. Quiet Jacob, the literary thinker, the farmhand, the barefoot philosopher now looked like someone off a GQ cover. What happens next? Will Jacob keep up the style? Will he return to his wild roots? Fans are already speculating, hoping for grooming tutorials. He won't do it, but fans still ask. More glow-up moments. Will Isabel go for a big change too? A comeback episode. LPBW fans are dreaming of a reunion where the new Jacob makes a dramatic return. But knowing Jacob, he'll likely continue living simply, occasionally popping up online to drop a photo or poem, and now, maybe a selfie that shows a bit more intentional polish. Conclusion: more than just a haircut. At first glance, Jacob Roloff's new haircut seems like just another celebrity update.